don't stop.
Hello and welcome to Grace and Lottie's. I'm going to be working with this design again, but I'm going to be using a very different color scheme. So it's going to create a completely different look, and I thought that would be fun to show some different things that you can do with one design and make it look totally different from one piece to the next. So my inspiration is my little Harley Quinn figurine here, because when I see kind of a checkerboardy part lining up in here, that makes me think of Harlequin patterns. So I thought I would do this a little differently too in this video, in that I would show you the colors I'm going to use up front, because I'm only using 3 sets of 3 colors. One for the red, one for the white, one for the black. So it's that simple on this. So rather than going through and all of these teeny tiny repeats, because it is a lot of little areas, I'm only using 9 total pencils. So first one here is my red, and I have, if you look, I'll get them in order here, a dark, my medium, and my light. Okay, so my dark is this Crimson Lake right here. It's PC 925 in Prismas. I'm still trying to learn these, and they work really well too on this tone tan paper, which I'm also getting to use. Then we have this Crimson Red, which is my medium shade. Then we're going to go in with light peach, and one of the reasons I kind of like using slightly orangey shades when I'm working with reds is, you can see how that went a little pink. It tends to go a little less pink when I use a more orange shade with it. So that's just my first one. I'm going to go back in with the red, and you see that brings it back in pretty quickly. And I'm going to push harder where I want the darker shade to be too, and then I'm going to come in here with this Crimson Lake and really get that in. Blend it in a little bit more here with my medium shade. Go over all the peach here. And then I'll use my peach kind of as a blender here at the end to bring it together. Just gonna smooth it out there. I need little dust bits. So that's how I'm gonna do. Basically all the colors are gonna be that same similar idea. My white, I'm gonna be using my warm grays to help shadow my white. So I've got my 20% warm gray, which is PC 1051 here. Then I will go in with the 10% warm gray, which is 1050 here. And then the white. Blend it all together. There's that. So you get the little bit of the edge there to kind of shadow it. And now with the black, I've got my straight black, which is PC 935. This here. This one's going to take a little more blending than the others, but just to keep it black versus going gray, because you're going to see it's going to go gray. But I found that if I used the higher percentage, because this is the 70% cool gray here, 1065, it ended up going, it was too close. You couldn't see that there was any difference or change in it so much. And then this is the 50% cool gray, which is, it's hard to see because it's kind of rubbing up, 1063. Right here. And then I go back in with that black, just a little bit. It stays black, and I'll touch this up. So that's the basic color palette for the entire thing. Those 9 pencils are what I'm going to be using over and over and over again. So if you see me going in with this dark, medium, light for the reds, and then dark, medium, and light for the white, and the same thing, my dark, my medium, and my light for my black. And that's it. That's her simple color scheme. So I will put the colors over just a little bit on this one, but I'm not going to do it on all the pieces. Probably the first one that I do, so you can get an idea. But then as I repeat around, because it is so many repeats, I'm not going to have the colors up for every single one of them. So let's get started. Here it is finished. I did go back in around the middle and just add that little bit of white there. With this one, I did basically just 3 colors, but I did 3 different levels of those colors, so it ended up a total of 9 pencils on the entire thing. And on every area, what I would do is I would put the dark first, the medium, light, medium, back to dark. Every single one of them, repeated that over and over again. I knew where the colors were going ahead of time, so with doing this and it being so repetitive, it's a nice one to get to relax with. At least I kind of zone out while I'm doing it. Put on some Netflix, relax while going through and just repeat, repeat, repeat. So fun to be able to do that. Don't have to think a whole lot while I'm working, and I enjoy that. Now I've got my other one here. I'm gonna bring that onto the frame so that you guys can see the two next to each other. So the 2 different colors, the blue and then the red. Harley here to kind of show you my 3 colors because she's my inspiration on this one, and blue is my favorite color, so I did blue here. I have one other color scheme that I'm going to do with this design, and if you like this design, it is over on my blog. I'll have a link down below that you can go and get this design and print it. It is one I made, so you can print it up and color it yourself as well. So I hope you have liked this video. If you have, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I post very regularly on Sundays and Thursdays. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at Grace and Lottie's, and there's a Grace and Lottie's Facebook page too that you can like. And I would love it if you would share your designs with me. Just tag me in the photos so that I can see what's going on. And I would love to be able to share some of these designs too, maybe make a video compilation of some different ones that you guys have done. I thought that might be a fun idea with this, to get to show what's going on. So please remember that art happens in everyday life. Make sure you're watching for it.